Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Good, and you?
Good.
Cool, man. Good y'all doing all right, man. Everything going smooth on this Sunday evening?
Yes, sir. Doing good.
All right, cool. Well, look, man, I ain't here to take up too much of your time. We about to get started. Let me get some things together real quick, man, and we're gonna start giving away some money. So if y'all can share the link, I'm about to put it in the chat, and also share the flyer as well. Now, have you all already did the qualify test? Has everybody already completed the qualify test?
I have it.
Okay, make sure you go ahead and get
Yes, sir.
that done. All right, so how many has it done the qualify test? Just one? You guys can type in the chat. If y'all want to, y'all can turn on y'all cameras. You know what I mean? That's cool. If not, you know what I mean? You don't have to, no pressure at all. We're about to get started here pretty soon. Just want to make sure you guys already have done the qualified test before we move forward. All right. I don't want to hold you guys up. Let's do one thing and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see, whoever's on time, we're gonna go ahead and do a draw real quick. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, looks like Tori Latimer is the first cash out winner. Is she in here? Is Tori here? Tori, you here? Speak up if you're here. She may not be here. If she's not here, she don't win. Let's see. Let's do another one. After we do this, we're gonna go get started. I just want to go ahead and get it started. Okay, Hannah Thomas. All right, cool. Hannah Thomas just won. Are you here, Hannah? Nope, nope. Don't look like Hannah here. We're gonna go again. Let's remove her. We gotta at least get one of y'all winner. Lakin Oliver. I see
I'm in here.
Cool, cool. So you're the first winner. All right, stay tuned. Now you have to stay tuned to the end in order to get the cash, okay? So make sure you stay tuned, don't log out, and we're about to go ahead and get started.
Okay, cool.
All right, let's go and get rolling. Okay. How many of you guys would like to be on vacation right now? Hey, y'all can engage. Y'all can say something.
Me.
Me.
Man,
For sure.
exactly. I would love to be on the beach somewhere doing something fun. And this is actually Miami right here, right? Of course, if you like to be somewhere like to Miami, of course, what you got to do when you're planning a vacation, what do you normally do?
Save money.
Yeah. Prepare for it before the trip.
Okay. Like, of course, you got to decide where you want to go. Who's going with you? Is it a girl's trip? Is it a men's trip? What do you want to do? Do you want to go skiing? Do you want to, you know what I mean? Do you want to jet ski? You want to jump off? You know what I mean? Do the what they call it when you're in the blue? I think it's parasailing. If you want to do something like that, how much it will cost and when do you want to go? These are some of the things that you have to think about when you decide on going to a vacation, right? So, all right. So, of course, you know, you got to put in the GPS so you can figure out where you want to go, right? Now, if I decided to go to Miami, if you guys had this, would you be able to go find out where you want to go in Miami? Like if you just looked at this map? Y'all can speak up. Or you can type in the chat. Cool. All right, well, look, you really, if you had something like this, you wouldn't be able to just specifically know exactly. So, right, so you would have to do something like maybe type in exactly where you are right now. I'm in Alabama, right? So in order for me to get to Miami, I gotta type in where am I? So if I'm in Alabama going towards Florida, it's normally gonna take me about 10 hours and 48 minutes, right, to get there. If I went through the Florida Turnpike. Now, if I went through I-75, it would take me about 10 hours and 51 minutes. But guess what? If I decided to go on a plane, it's only going to take me about 3 hours and 25 minutes, right? I would rather go, who would rather go on a plane than drive those 10 hours?
Not me.
I never been on a plane, but I'll take the plane and just rent a car when I get there.
Right. Exactly. Well, me personally, I would rather take a plane. Like, I don't really like driving more than about 4 or 5 hours. I don't like to drive no farther than that. But if I did decide to, if you look at this metaphorically, if you getting on a plane is similar to having a financial advisor or having someone like that's experienced, that's trained, that's already been through the destination that you're trying to go, and they can help you get there much, much faster, right? All right. Now, if you decide to go through Florida's Turnpike, right, you would actually go and type down what details, because you need to know where to turn, where to go next, right? So if I went through the Montgomery route, I would take I-65, I would head north, I would go through all these different things. So basically what I'm saying is I would have to have all of my details. So in this, what you're doing is you're doing some smart goal setting, right? You have to set a goal, because if you're trying to go somewhere, you have to set a goal. You got to say where I want to go, what do I want to do, and how am I going to get there? How much is it going to cost, and all of that good stuff. A lot of times, I tell you what, before I go forward, does anybody know what the SMART stand for in goal setting, in smart goal setting? It's okay if you don't know. You can type in the chat if you want. Or you can unmute yourself. Now, I do want you guys to know that whenever you see the money counter in these next slides, if you get the answer right, that means you get a cash out prize, okay? So I definitely want you to know that. So I'll go ahead and let you know what the SMART is in smart goal setting. What it is the S stands for specific, right? The M sound, hello? I think somebody unmuted themselves. Can you mute yourself real quick? All right. The S stands for specific. The M stands for measurable. The A stands for action-oriented. R is realistic. And T is time-based, right? So what are you doing when you're trying to figure out where you want to go and what you want to do? You have to set SMART goals. It has to be specific. It has to be measurable. It has to be action-oriented, realistic, and time-based. It's similar to what we was talking about with if you plan to go to Miami, right? You decided, where do I want to go? And specifically, if you just said Miami, okay, where in Miami do you want to go? Do you want to go to a hotel? Do you want to go jet skiing? What do you want to do, right? Who's going with you? How long will you be there? That's the measurable, right? I'm going to be here for this week to that week. What do you want to do? That's the actions. How much will it cost? And you got to be realistic, right? Because, I mean, realistically, most people don't have $100,000 budget to spend if you're going to Miami, right? When do you want to go, right? Time-based, right? So that's the T in SMART. Now I'm gonna say something about this later on, so y'all write this stuff down in order to win some money, okay? All right, now I'm gonna ask you a question. How many of y'all like to drive fast? And y'all can unmute yourself on here. You can say yes, no.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I know I like to drive fast. I got the tickets to prove it, right? Well, anyway, tell me, in this type of weather, with this type of windshield, how fast could you go?
Fast as I go, and that is about 50, maybe 60. It depends on where I'm at, the city or the country.
Exactly. You'll have to slow down a little bit, right? All right. What about in this type of weather? With this type of car? How fast you think you
fast
can
my
go?
car can go.
What'd you say?
The limit of however fast the car can go.
Right? I totally understand that. Now, you see the difference in, what is the difference between the first picture and this picture? Anybody want to chime in?
The weather for one.
Exactly. The weather. What else?
The car.
The car. Okay. Anything else? All right, I'll go ahead and chime in. Now, the difference is one is clear, one is not, right? You can't see much, so you can't go very fast. You may crash, right? If you try to go too fast in this type of weather. But in this type of weather, you can go as fast as you want to within legally limits, obviously. Of course, you don't want to break the law. We want to stay within the limits of the law, but you can go much faster. You can do what you want to do. But in this type of weather, you can't, because if you do try to go fast, you know what I mean? You may end up crashing. So what I'm trying to say with that, okay, if you can visually see where you want to go and you can clearly see it and you got an open road, you can go as fast as you want to. So, and financially speaking, you can do the same thing, right? If you can clearly see where you want to go, you set a SMART goal, and you know exactly what you want to do, how you want to do it, you can get there much faster. So anybody know what is a budget?
It's like your
Something that keeps
spending
you on
plan.
track with your spending.
Say that again, one at a time.
Something that keeps you on track with your spending and saving.
Exactly. Something that keeps you on track with your spending and your saving. Okay, 15 minutes has passed. It's time for one more giveaway. Let me do one more giveaway. All right, London Riley. Is London Riley here? Is London Riley here? No? Okay, let's do one more. Okay, Colin Bills.
Yeah, I'm here.
You here?
Yes, sir.
All right, you want it. You got it. You got it. Colin Bills. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, what is a budget, right? A budget is basically, in so many words, a plan for your money, right? It's an estimation of revenue and expenses over a specified future period of time, and is usually compiled and reevaluated on a periodic basis. Okay, what are your budget items? You got your average income. These are the things that you need. You need average. You need to know what your average income is. What are your fixed expenses? You have some variable expenses. You have an emergency fund. You definitely want to have that in your budget as well. Your savings and investment, right? Let's get into a fixed expense. What are fixed expenses? Fixed expenses are, if we're planning a trip, that would be something like the car rental or airplane fee or hotel stay. That's something that you figure out right then. Okay, this is how much I know I'm gonna have to spend to get there and to stay there, because you got to have these things. If it's for your house, it will be your rent or mortgage. It'd be your car payment, be your loan payment, insurance premium, something like that. All right. Does anybody know what variable expenses are?
They tend to change each time.
Exactly. Those are your expenses that change. Is basically exactly they are variable. These will be like on your trip, like food, drinks, gas, club or event, the entry fee, jet ski or boat ride, something like that. But for your house, it would be like something like groceries or your house supplies, things like that. Does anybody know what an emergency fund is?
Money set aside for last minute things that happen.
Exactly. An emergency fund is money you set aside just in case you have an emergency, of course, for things to happen. You need at least about 6 months of income saved for an emergency fund. Let's say that I make $1,000 a month and that's all I need. So what amount of emergency fund would I need?
6,000.
Okay, if I made $2,000 a month, how much emergency fund would I need?
12,000.
Exactly. Okay. So you guys get where I'm going with this. You need at least 6 months. It's best to have about a year's worth, but you need at least about 6 months for your emergency fund. Now, as far as budgeting app, how many of you guys have used mint.com? Has anybody used this app? Okay,
No,
well,
sir.
if you haven't, well, if you haven't used this app, you need to. This is an amazing app, right? Mint brings together everything from your spending, your balances, and budgets to your credit score, access to your financial life. I mean, the whole nine. If you don't have it right now, go ahead and download it. I promise you, it sends you warnings. It lets you know about the ATM fees you've done. You spent, like when you go over budget, it'll give you a text message. If you have any type of unusual spending, like if you got large or suspicious transactions, any bill reminders, you can put all of your fixed expenses and all of your variable expenses into this app, and it'll let you know where you are while you're using it, right? So also, this is how it looks. This is some of the different, like on your phone, this is what it looks like somewhat. Like when you have payments due, of course, after you've paid it, and your bills, it'll even let you know what's your bills, what amount of your bills for the week before the week starts. Every Sunday, I get a text message to say how many I have left and how much I've spent throughout the week. And it gives me a chart as well. It's really simple and easy to understand. It has, it uses budget categories to help you track your spending, use default spending categories, or rename. You can recategorize your expense categories. I mean, you can do a lot with this app. Like as well, it also shows you these charts right here. It shows you like if you spent too much on a certain day, like let's say for instance on this day, on this example, it says this person spent, well, that's a lot. They spent 3,000. Actually spent 1,000. They made 3,000 income. The green is the income. The red is what you spent. And then it also calculates that as well as right here. where it says 1,186, you had 3 transactions totaling for that much. So it's a really good app. Just want to inform you about that. Now it's 5:20. I'm gonna give away one more. Let me go ahead and do another giveaway before we keep going. Because I know we only got about 10 minutes left, and I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. All right, Johnny Fowler. Is Johnny Fowler here?
Yes, sir, right here.
All right, cool. Johnny Fowler, you the next winner. Write your name down. All right, cool. Now, back to, all right, and this is just another way it shows you. If you haven't downloaded yet, I promise you, go ahead and download it now. It's a lifesaver. It helps you keep your money on track. All right, now, this is another money giveaway, okay? If you guys did the qualify test, you recognize this question, okay? If you didn't know it, you could have looked on Google or whatnot, right? So 2 of the best ways to be prepared for a financial crisis. Put 2 in the chat. The first one put it wins. Hold on, y'all. Let me open up my chat because I can't see my chat room yet. All right, cool. Let's see. 5, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, looks like Bryant B was the first one. Yep, Brian B, you got it. All right, it's okay, y'all. Don't worry, we got some more giveaways, and I appreciate y'all engagement too. I'm seeing in the chat, y'all been okay. Cool. I like this. All right, let's go to the next one. This is also another cash giveaway. What is the best benefit of developing a budget during the COVID-19? All right, I see we got C. I see a lot of C's. All right, I see everybody chose C, and you're exactly correct, okay? Lakin Oliver, it looks like Lakin put C on there first, okay? All right, let's do another one. Okay, if a person finds themselves unable to make payments to lenders, they should what? Now, it's the first person in the chat. I see C on this one. Let's see any other answer. I see B's. All right, good job, y'all. Right, it looks like the answer. Okay, I see some more B's. All right, guys, the answer is actually C. Looks like Raven Williams got it. Congratulations, Raven. All right, we got some more. Let's keep going. We got 5 minutes left, okay? We're almost done. So the next one is some saving tips. We'll go over a few saving tips for you. Ways to keep your money. Pay yourself first. Recommended at least 10%. As a matter of fact, who knows some great ways to keep your money? You guys can unmute yourself for this. I think somebody got some music on. Okay, I see some in the chat. Pay yourself first. I see savings account, 50-50. Okay, what do you mean about 50-50? Are you saying keep 50 and save 50? Okay, half of your checks. Okay. 50 goes to checking, 50 goes to spending. Okay. 60-40. Pay all your bills first. Okay. 50% for wants, 50% for savings. Okay, I like that. All right, here goes some more. You can open you a savings account. Definitely, that's a way to keep your money. Pay yourself, open your savings account. I know a lot of people, of course, you know, a lot of people don't like, you know, banks and whatnot. So if you don't like a bank and you want to keep the money at home, I recommend you have a bank account, okay? I definitely recommend it. But if you don't want to have a bank account, you can buy safe with a lock and keep that money at home. But just know this, if you do not have a bank account and you don't invest your money and you only keep the money at home in a safe, preferably, you know, your money loses 2% every year. Did you guys know that? Did y'all know that $100 this year is only on average worth about $98 next year? Did y'all know that? Because of inflation?
Wow.
Did you know that? Say yes? Okay. Now, if you don't have the money to buy a safe or a lock or anything like that, you can always put it in a shoebox. I know some shoebox people. All right, let's go over a couple credit scores. We only got about 2 minutes left. We're almost done. What makes up your FICO score? Right now, look, y'all see that money counter. Remember this. I'm gonna ask y'all this later. Okay, 35% payment history, 30% amount owed, length of credit history, types of credit, and new credit. Now, here goes some more credit tips. Of course, you have open accounts in good standing, diversify your credit accounts, pay all your bills on time, reduce your debt balances, get rid of negative information on your report. Now, this is a couple of more credit tips. If you don't have any credit right now, you can start your credit by applying for a secure credit card. Monitor your score on a monthly basis. Never disable a credit card because this lowers your score. Try to spend less than 10% of your credit limit or no more than 30%. Pay off your balance every month if possible. Always pay on time, all right? And do not use any alternative financial services like payday lending. Do not use those. They're not good for you. Now, y'all ready? Which FICO has the greatest impact on your FICO credit score? First one, get it. Y'all better hurry up. All right, I see some C, I see A, I see B, and I see another C. Anybody else want to try it? I'm gonna go back here and show y'all. It was this one. Payment history. Okay? Let's see who got that. Let's see who got it first. Looks like Jessica Johnson got it first. All right, let's see. We got one more slide. We got one more chance for you to win some money because it's 5:30. We're actually just about done. Now, What are you not supposed to use? All right, I see some B's, I see some D's. D, okay. I see some more people put D's. You guys are definitely right. Do not use alternative financial services. And it looks like Lake and Oliver got that one. Got that one first. All right. Now this your last one. All right. What does SMART stand for in SMART goal setting? It's the last chance for you to win some money.
We have to say it out loud.
No, you can type it in the chat. Or a matter of fact, you can say it out loud if you know it. If you know it, say it out loud.
Specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-based.
Who is that? Who is this speaking?
Raven.
Dang, Raven, you killing it today. Good job. You got it. Specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-based. All right, I appreciate y'all coming through. It is now 5:32. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do one more giveaway and let y'all go, okay? To see if somebody else may have not been able to get it. This is the last one. Oh, Pamela got it. Cool. Good job, Pamela. All right, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is what I want you guys to do, all right? Make sure y'all let your friends know. This is just the first one. We're gonna have many more, okay? And they're all gonna be short, sweet, 30 minutes. We ain't gonna take up too much of your time. And be on the lookout for your email. I'm gonna send you a survey. You let me know what you want to learn. Also on the website, I'm gonna start putting these answers on the website. So all you gotta do to win some cash, you can go straight to the website and just study it. Study what it is so you can be the first person to answer, all right? All right, yeah, y'all have a good day, okay?
You too, thank you.
Bye, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
You have a blessed one.